Another Fillmore East story for you. This one is one the hardcores know. I'm not sure general public knows quite as well. When the Allman Brothers recorded at Fillmore East in March of 1971, they went to Fillmore East and played 3 consecutive nights, March 11th, March 12th, and March 13th. Bill Graham, every weekend show had an early and an evening show, an early and a late show. So they would play 2 sets a night, March 11th, 12th, and 13th. The shows on March 11th either weren't recorded at all, they wiped over them later, but they do not exist. And that was, I suppose, a rehearsal set for the upcoming weekend. The shows from March 12th and 13th, early and late, all survive and comprise the At Fillmore East album. The Allman Brothers Band were the middle band on the bill. And interestingly enough, they came in fired up for the sessions. I'm going to read a quote real quick from Play All Night. The Allman Brothers Band tore into the early show like it was a Friday night late show, Alan Arkush recalled. The energy stunned the headliner. Johnny wanted to reverse the order. He just couldn't top them. Winter's manager insisted the band switch slots. Butch Trucks recalls hearing him say, Johnny's going to be opening for the Allman Brothers from now on because we can't have that happen again. That exchange clearly happened Friday between the Friday night early show and the Friday night late show, and here's how we know this. A couple years ago, the band released the 1971 Fillmore East recordings that included the show where they closed the Fillmore, 6/27/71. The recordings themselves that they released are the 4 shows that we have from March 12th and March 13th. When they switched places, the Allman Brothers went from playing a set that was 49 minutes, 27 seconds, 50 minutes, less than an hour, the early show on March 12th. The late show, they went an hour and 20 minutes. So basically they got more time on stage in the prime slot. Said we absolutely wouldn't have had all that time to do all the stretching out that led to At Fillmore East. And when you look at the record, all of the songs that made it onto the final album were recorded after the lineup switch with Johnny Winter. So the second set on March 12th was an hour 20 minutes. The first set on March 13th, Saturday, March 13th, was an hour and 6 minutes. The second set on March 13th was an hour and 32 minutes. 32 of those, 33 plus of those minutes, the glorious Mountain Jam that ended up on Eat a Peach. No less an authority than Alan Arkush said, the Saturday night shows, early and late, were probably the greatest I ever saw the Allman Brothers Band play. One of the greatest live performances I've ever witnessed. Long live the Allman Brothers Band.